Imagine this. You retire with $1 million. You follow the famous 4% rule. You withdraw $40,000 a year. Sounds safe, right?
But here's what they don't tell you. If the market crashes in your first few years of retirement, that 4% rule can destroy your savings.
In fact, two retirees with the exact same $1 million, the exact same withdrawal rate, can have completely different outcomes.
One runs out of money. The other is fine for 30+ years. The difference? The order of returns.
And today, I'm showing you a flexible version of the 4% rule that actually works in real life.
Let's talk about something called sequence of returns risk. It's a fancy term, but the concept is simple. Let's say you have two investors. Both start with $1 million. Both average 7% returns over 20 years. Both withdraw $40,000 a year. Investor A retires in a good market. Stocks go up early, then crash later.
Investor B retires right before a crash. Stocks tank early, then recover later. Same average return, same withdrawals.
But here's the kicker. Investor B runs out of money in year 15. Investor A is still fine at year 30.
Why? Because when you're withdrawing money during a crash, you're selling low, and you can never recover those shares.
This is why the 4% rule is dangerous if you follow it blindly. So what is the 4% rule?
It comes from a 1994 study. The idea is withdraw 4% of your portfolio in year 1.
Then adjust for inflation every year after. For example, $1 million portfolio, you withdraw $40,000 in year 1. Year 2, if inflation is 3%, you take $41,200. Year 3, $42,500, and so on.
The study said this works 95% of the time over 30 years. Sounds great, but here's the problem.
That study assumed you never adjust. Market up, take 4%. Market down 40%, still take 4%.
In real life, that's not smart. And that's where the flexible version comes in. The flexible version is simple. Instead of withdrawing the same amount no matter what, you set guardrails. Here's how it works. You still start at 4%, but then, if the market does really well and your portfolio grows 20 to 25%,
If the market crashes and your portfolio drops 20% below your plan, you cut your spending to 3%. Protect what's left.
Most years, you stay at 4%. But the flexibility lets you survive the bad years and enjoy the good ones.
Let me show you a real example. Let's say you retire in 2008, right before the financial crisis. With the rigid 4% rule, you're pulling $40,000 out while your portfolio is cut in half.
By 2015, you're nearly broke. With the flexible rule, you cut to 3% in 2008 and 2009.
Yes, it's tight, but your portfolio survives. By 2012, the market recovers, and you're back to 4%.
So how do you actually do this? It's easier than you think. Step 1. Calculate your starting withdrawal.
4% of your portfolio. Let's say that $40,000. Step 2. Set your upper guardrail.
If your portfolio grows to 1.25 million or more, increase your withdrawal to 5%. That's 50,000.
Step 3. Set your lower guardrail. If your portfolio drops to 800,000 or less, cut your withdrawal to 3%. That's 30,000.
Step 4. Review once a year. Every January, check where you are. Adjust if needed. That's it.
You're not checking every day. You're not panicking. You're just being smart and flexible. And here's the key. You adjust for inflation too. So if you're at 40,000 and inflation is 3%, next year it's 41,200, unless you hit a guardrail.
3 big mistakes. Mistake number 1, ignoring market conditions. If you just withdraw the same amount no matter what.
Mistake number 2, overreacting. Don't cut to 0. Don't stop spending entirely. The guardrails give you a range. Use it.
Mistake number 3, never reviewing. You have to actually check once a year. Set a calendar reminder. This only works if you do it.
Studies have shown that this flexible approach increases your success rate from about 65% to over 85% in worst-case scenarios.